Hey, crippling depression is back in the business. Liverpool won. Manchester City 4. What can I say about this game? It was fucking embarrassing. We lost 3 games in a row on Anfield. No fucking jokes, it's a relegation battle form. We actually are fucking Brighton, aren't we? Oh boy! It all makes sense now. We are fucking Brighton. We can beat Spurs, we can beat West Ham, but then we lose to fucking Brighton or Manchester City, or possibly both, nearly at the same fucking time 2 days in a row. This was fucking embarrassing. We had good 20 minutes, max. 15 in the first half and 5 in the second. When I watched the first 7 minutes of a game, I thought, damn, both teams played equally, both showed good pressing, and both were losing the ball in a stupid manner. But then, until nearly 30th minute, it was all City, and I thought to myself, Jesus Christ, they play in like 17-18 season. When they ended up with 100 points. This is incredible. And we're just crumbling, just looking at how great Manchester City are pressing, how great are they going forward, how great are they defensively, and we're just standing there trying to control the ball, and even here, we're fucking up. Then, of course, we came back and played actually well. We pressed like an old school Liverpool, and most importantly, we felt like an old school Liverpool. And then we gave away the pen. Thankfully, Gundogan missed it, but he would bite us in the ass later on. Until the end of the first half, we looked decent, but nothing special. Then, in the first 3 minutes of the second half, Liverpool looked great. Tried to score and actually felt dangerous, but only for 3 minutes, because on the 49th minute, Gundogan would score after a great play from whole Manchester City, shaky save from Alisson, and an open goal for Gundogan. After this, we truly never looked the same. I mean, yes, we got a penalty and Salah scored it, but was it a pen? Well, yeah, a weak one, but still a penalty. And then we had a glimpse of hope, but nothing happened. We made 2 substitutions. Shock for Thiago, who played poorly once again and got a yellow card once again in the first 2 minutes of a fucking game. I'm kinda tired of this. And then we subbed off Milner for Curtis Jones. Milner! We subbed off Curtis Jones and bringing on Milner. Milner, who had like 2 great games, don't get me wrong, but then in a game against Brighton, he was fucking poor. And here, he did absolutely nothing. And I understand why we did this, because, okay, we're bringing in Shaqiri, which means our defense will be weakened. But Milner didn't bring anything, neither to defense, neither to attack. So why the fuck would we bring him on? Did it work? No, it didn't. Did it make anyone happy? No, it didn't. So I'm fucking clueless why Jurgen Klopp, my hero, I can admit this, the best coach in the world at the moment for the last couple of years, truly having a big downfall this season because he is clueless at the moment. He's sticking up to what is working, and in most of the time is crossing, and unfortunately this season it barely works, and the player who played incredibly for the last 3-2 seasons are definitely having a big dip. Obviously the schedule, obviously the injuries, but still, come on. Neither the team, neither Klopp truly doing the best job of their careers. It's just fucking sad to look at what's going on at the moment at Liverpool. But then it got worse. Oh, you thought it couldn't? Yes, it did. Alisson tried to do some sort of a magic trick with his legs. He failed, nearly gave the ball away, somehow recovered it, and then he gave the ball away like 3 fucking seconds later, and Gundogan scored again. You think to yourself, well, that's fucking horrendous. It can't get any worse. Then I shit you not, 3 minutes later, we give the ball again to Alisson while being pressed by whole fucking Manchester City players. He tries to pass the ball to Gini. Gini gives it back. He tries to give it to Fab. Fabinho gives it back. He tries to give it to Fabinho again. But Bernardo Silva just stick his leg and got the ball. Then he crosses the ball on a Silva plate to Sterling, who just taps it in and scores. That was a game over. When you see Karius Beckham doing some sort of shit like this, you know that's it. But then 5 minutes later, City would score again after a cross from one side of the field to another, right to Foden, who hits it like no one else, and Alisson does absolutely nothing. After this, we tried to save the situation, we tried to have the ball and go forward, but City would stop us at every single opportunity. And then what does KLOPP do? He brings on Tsimikas instead of Robertson. Tsimikas, who haven't played this season since, I don't know, September? Maximum October? And that's not even joking, that's truly speaking. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking remember the last time he played. And even when he did play, he did absolutely nothing. Unless that's an injury. Unless there's some sort of a weird shit that we didn't notice. I don't understand this sub at all. Tsimikas did absolutely nothing. He lost the ball twice. He tried to give it to Mane once and failed. And Manchester City players didn't test him once, so we didn't know how was he defensively. So basically, he was useless. So is everyone else on the fucking pitch. It was embarrassing. I said it many times in this video, but it's true. Nobody on this field, nobody on this fucking pitch actually felt like they needed, like they wanted to do something. Even Fabinho, who was our best player in defense for so long, who was our best player on the field for so long in so many matches, was quite poor today. He gave away the penalty, and yes, it was again a soft penalty, but a penalty it is. He stick his leg out, and I think it is a penalty. Nobody else fucking felt good on the pitch, you know. Salah, yeah, he scored, but otherwise he did absolutely nothing. Mane, I forgot he was on the pitch. He ran from one spot to another a couple of times, but did absolutely nothing. Firmino had a great shot that Ederson saved, but apart from this, he did absolutely nothing. Trent, Robertson, same shit here. No good crosses, no good deliveries. Quite poor once again, especially Trent when it comes defensively. He was just poor. Robertson was just poor, and it's not a compliment, and it's not an accomplishment by any means. Henderson, once again, I don't want to see him in defense. Yes, it sometimes does work, and we haven't considered a single goal while he was in defense, but let's be honest, he needs to be in midfield, not in a fucking defense where he does absolutely nothing for us, especially in this game. And the midfield, I already said that Thiago was quite poor. Once again, got a yellow card in the first 2 minutes of the game. Same goes for Gini. Did absolutely, well, he did do something. He was doing a lot of, dirty work. But, come on. He didn't really bring anything that we needed from him when it comes to going forward or even linking up the midfield and the attack. So nobody on the pitch actually did their job. And Jurgen, he was one of the main reasons why I started watching football. His passion, his driven insanity that hooked me up to become a Liverpool fan 5 years ago. That was not it. It was not it by any means, and we need to agree that KLOPP this season is struggling. Some people call him a mad genius because no matter what, he sticks to his philosophy. When it doesn't work, he still sticks with it, and sometimes it surprisingly pays off this season with so many injuries. But let's be honest, in games like this, you need to go against your philosophy if you see and it doesn't work. If you see that we're losing the 3rd time in a row on Anfield, this castle that nobody could break for 3 years. Now, 3 games in a row, everyone beating us like it's nothing. It's embarrassing, and I truly hope when Kabak and Ben Davies will start playing, we can bring back Fabinho and Henderson to midfield, and Jota will come back. We'll have this fire in our eyes, and we'll be able to get top 4, because Premier League winners are clearly Manchester City. There is no denying about that. It's just obvious stuff at the moment. They are, as I said at the beginning of the video, they are truly feeling like the team who can earn 100 points again. They are doing some insane madness, and I respect it. Manchester City fans, you deserve this victory. Manchester City side were just superior to Liverpool, and they're going to be able to become, once again, Premier League winners this season. There should be no denying. I just hope we're going to be able to stick to the top 4 and maybe go a little bit further in the Champions League. I truly hope we're going to be able to do some madness in the Champions League, go to the final and win it, but I doubt it, because one more injury and we're crumbling down. Fabinho is out again, or one of the new centre backs, hopefully it never will happen, or anyone else, and we're done. It was a tragedy, true tragedy on Anfield today. Manchester City were superior. They were a better side by any means, and I truly don't know what else to say, so I guess I'm just gonna end this video here. Thank you guys for watching. I hear you soon, and I truly hope that Liverpool will be able to bounce back in the next couple of games. Once again, hear you soon.